really does have a deep, throaty, raspy growl in that exhaust. It's like a... This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Voge Rally 800, and I've been given the chance today to take it for a test ride, care of Biking Direct in Elgin in Scotland, which is a small family-run motorcycle centre that serves this area. Guys, thank you for the opportunity to ride this lovely bike. My first vaults. Literally just been riding for about 15-20 minutes. It feels very solid, very planted. I feel very tall. I do own another Voge, the 625 DSX, but this just feels that much taller. It doesn't feel heavy at all. My knees are gripping the tank nicely, and I haven't got too sharp a bend in my knee. It feels absolutely fine. I could sit quite comfortably on this for quite a few hours, I would think. Same with the seat. The seat feels, it's not soft, but it feels adequate. It has enough support. It'll probably mould to you. It sounds really good. Like when I'm shifting up through the gears quickly, the exhaust sounds like a big coffee grinder. It sounds like I'm going, and that's chasing you to change gear as you move up the revs and pull away. And so it's got a very deep, throaty sound. I quite like it. It's purring along nicely now at 40 mile an hour. We're going to take it up to Spey Bay, which is a nature reserve on the Spey River as it meets the sea, and we'll do a little walk around. But this, I don't know, it feels, it's a very commanding riding position, as you would expect from an adventure bike. Someone's cutting their grass with one of those automatic lawnmowers there. Fancy one of them. I ain't got to do it then, have I? But then I like cutting my grass. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, motorcycles, not lawnmowers. Hit a bump there. I did feel it, I've got to be honest, and it even knocked my GoPro. It wasn't a big bump, but maybe the shocks need adjusting a bit. This is a beautiful area. So yeah, so first impressions of the bike, guys. Nice. Does feel very, very nice. This is Voge's mid-weight adventure motorcycle. It's an 800cc, 93 brake horsepower and 81 newton meters of torque machine. And I've just ridden this here, and believe you me, it's fun all the way. With a 21-inch front wheel, a 19-inch rear wheel, you've got 200 meters of travel on the front suspension, 190 millimeter suspension travel on the rear. You've got yourself a proper adventure setup for a mid-range adventure motorcycle. This really is an affordable and excellent motorcycle coming from China. Now don't let that put you off, because literally everything about this motorcycle really does scream of quality. Is it the highest quality? Well, comparing it to something like a BMW and a Triumph, maybe it's just slightly under that, but For what you pay, this is absolutely incredible, it really is. I mean, it's a half to 3/4 of the price of the bigger known brands. And let's not forget either that the company that manufacture this, they make engines and engine parts for BMW. So they're no strangers to this market. They've been doing it for quite some time. I'm not a professional adventure motorcycle rider. I'm just somebody, an ordinary guy who's just reviewing the bikes because I've had some experience, and I've got to tell you, I absolutely love it. Wind resistance. Now, it's quite a windy day. Well, it's not super windy, but there is a bit of wind out there on the road. And I didn't find that this motorcycle was in any way whatsoever affected by the wind. I could feel it buffeting against my helmet from the side, but the bike stayed very, very planted. I was quite surprised actually, because I thought it was going to be knocking me across the road. I'll jump on the bike and I'll show you what it's like height-wise. So I'm 6 foot tall and I weigh 16.5 stone. I'm quite proud of that because I've just lost a few stones. So, and this, by the way, is the beautiful Spey Bay, the nature reserve on the River Spey as it meets the North Sea, and it's absolutely beautiful here. The wildlife, it's stunning. Right up on the northeast Scottish coast in Moray. Let's see what this bike actually looks like when I get on it. Okay, so I can just about flat foot, okay? The seat doesn't feel too wide. It does feel comfortable. I think I've got a little bit more sag that I could adjust on the preload, on the dampener, just to bring me down a little bit. I probably would, if I owned this bike, I'd probably drop it a little bit. And like I said, I'm 6 foot tall. So if you're, if you're under 6 foot, if you're 5'10", 5'7" even, you're gonna be struggling around that height. So I don't know what they have in place for smaller seats or I know you can adjust these, you can adjust the shock on the back, but if it's anything like my one on the 625, it's a little bit difficult to get your head around it, but it can be done. So the control screen is set in portrait mode, which is a little bit different. I've not ridden many bikes that have the screen that way, but it actually works really well. And it has a nice narrow screen at the front. It's quite tall, and I found that it did take away a lot of the buffering that I would get on my helmet. It has 1 or 2 USB ports at the front. It has a USB-A and a USB-C, so for charging your sat-nav or your phones. It comes with the guardrails as standard. It has twin spotlights on the front. Okay, so let's have a little listen to that exhaust, shall we? Got a nice little sound on that stock exhaust pipe. Well, I like it. It's got a nice sound for me. The question is, do you like it? Is this the sort of bike that you could see yourself going around on adventures? Okay, gear selector was pretty smooth. I didn't have any clunking or clicking. Straight into gear, no problem whatsoever. Engine braking pulled in really, really well. This to me is your tour to Africa, Morocco, the Sahara, taking it across Europe, loading it up. I mean, would you compare it to a Tenere? I mean, I know the Tenere is a fantastic machine. Personally, I found the Tenere really hard on the backside, and the clutch, well, that was a bit iffy. But I have to say, I think you'd be in really good company taking this away. What didn't I like about the bike on the ride down here? Well, one little thing that was slightly annoying was the indicator switch. So the indicator switch I did find was very sensitive. I was warned about this actually, but yeah, just literally a very light touch either way and the indicator's coming on. And it didn't cancel very well. I pressed the middle and it kind of slid to either the left or the right and put the other indicator on. So I did find that a little bit, you know, iffy, shall we say.
The Rally 800 comes with a steering damper adjuster. You can literally just adjust it by turning the dial or the adjuster to change how much resistance the bars have. A softer setting gives you lighter steering, it's easier for slow riding and town work, and the firmer setting is just more stable at motorway speeds or on that rough terrain. Okay, so Lizzie's 5'7", and this is just to show you what it's like if you're around that height.
Right, so as you can see, Lizzie is on tiptoes with this motorcycle. So at 5'7", it's going to be a bit of a tough one. And she's actually really high up on her tiptoes. I wouldn't say that was comfortable at all.
You wouldn't want to be riding that, would you?
I wouldn't feel comfortable riding it because I'm literally on
tiptoes.
The balls of my feet at 5'7". 9.5 stone.
She had to get that in. She's done well, she's lost weight as well.
So there you go, that's what it's like twos up. Liz is 5'7", so that'll give you some idea if you're riding pillion. What do you think, Liz? Do you think it's comfortable?
I'm not normally a pillion, but I definitely would sit and be pillioned around on the back of this.
Do you think you could stay on there for a good few hours?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I've got enough room between us as well.
Good. Okay, right. So if you're looking to take a pillion, then I'm sure this will be a great adventure bike for you to go around with. It looks like Batman or something, or Transformers. It's awesome. I absolutely love that. Look at it. That looks really cool. It's really a fun machine, but for now, I'm going to take it out for another ride and let's have a little bit more fun with it. The handlebar position feels, for my size, pretty good. I'm quite broad-shouldered, but you know, it's not too far forward either. So the width is about right for me, and I've got a bend in my arm. Quite relaxing. I feel really, really relaxed on the bike. I would consider buying the Rally. You would be so happy with this motorcycle. You really would. TFT screen is bright, it's simple. Let's put it into sport mode. Yep, just that little bit extra poke there on the pull away.
Right guys, thanks for watching. Please leave us a comment down below. Let us know if you take one for a test ride or even buy one of these motorcycles. Be really interested to learn from what you guys think of these Voge motorcycles. Again, thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, all of that. It really does help the channel. Until next time guys, ride safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.